Welcome back, YouTube. We are here again back on Roblox. We're in Onikami, and today I figured I'd try to get a new starter guide for you guys. Since the map has changed, the little things have changed. It's still the same game. The other one will still work pretty decent. It just won't show places correctly. You won't know where to go. So I'm gonna do a new guide for Slayers specifically. Some of this stuff will translate if you're a demon as well, but mostly this is for Slayers. I'll do a demon one as well, but right now let's focus on the Slayers. So, before we do any of that though, like, share, comment, subscribe. Helps a lot. Please do it. Beyond that, let's play that intro. Alright guys, we are in, and as you can see, I am a civilian. I wiped my data in the test server so I could kind of show you. I still have my game passes, but everything is gone there. So you're going to start out, you're going to choose your gender. You get a little tutorial that says, seems like you're new to the game. It'll tell you some useful things like where you can go for this or that. Yada yada yada. Breathing, who you should talk to for final selection. What final selection looks like, where it is, what's the point of it. Talking about getting a breathing, that would probably help. Telling you how to wall climb, giving you some tips, so how to sell trinkets and quests and things like that. Yada yada yada. I recommend reading that. It's a good read. It'll help. There's no way it could hurt. Worst case scenario, you read it and you don't need it. Hey, at least you tried. It ain't gonna hurt though. Alright, as of right now, there is not a whole lot you can do. So, like, at least in this town. This is just your spawn pretty much. You start with 150. I don't suggest wasting any of your money right this second. Do note that this stuff right here is onigiri and ramen. It's food. You eat it and it fills your yellow bar here. That's your hunger bar. When that bar's, when you have food in the bar, it helps you regenerate. When you have none, you really don't regenerate. So it's important to eat food, especially if you're going to be doing some fighting. But we're going to head straight across to another city. It's like literally just keep going on the path till you meet the other town that's straight across the way. I'm probably going to fast forward because I'm slow as a snail right now. And don't follow the path to the left there. Just keep going straight like I said. Follow the telephone poles. How about that? Alright, so you got this town over here. There's a few things from here I can show you, but we're going to go in. It looks similar to the other town. A couple differences, but like you'll notice right here, there's like a fetch quest. Can you deliver this letter for me? I'm going to pay you. Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Now you got the letter. It says deliver the letter. Oh, and you got the explanation point. And you can take it to them and you can earn money. So you get $20. It don't help with rank, but it gives some money. So if you need money, that's a good way to start. It can help you buy things like ramen. But first, I think now what we're going to need to do. Alright, so from here, we're going to try and go get a nitrine. Because you're going to need that to get some rank. Alright, so we're almost there. You just got to come right up here. It is in the middle of two caves, so be careful, watch for demons. But if you buy the Hero Game Pass there, you can change it there. This is where you will come for to change your nitrine color and craft your nitrine once it's time after you beat final selection. But for now, you're focusing on this. You're going to need this. 40 bucks. Buy that. Boom. Now you got your old nitrine katana. It's not your final nitrine katana, but hey, you got a sword. That's what matters. And to be honest, from there, not that cave. That one just has two things in it. It's not really useful. But from here, the first thing you should do is, if you feel comfortable with it, you can go right to this cave that's right next door. Right over here. And you can come over here, and you can start grinding demons if you want to. Alright. So I think, did the combo get longer? So you just gotta try and swing just a little bit before they get to you to time it out right. You used to be able to just block. Let's see how the block works now. Yeah, see right there in between your health bar? Yeah, you still can do this, but you gotta watch your block bar. It has to come back. Once it's back, you can definitely just... And then you can just kick their butts, see what I mean? But if you do that too many times in a row without giving it time in between, eventually it will break. So, use it wisely, make sure your bar is at least mostly full, and you could do that as a tip. If it does that, I just back up, and as you can see, it's just about swinging before they get there. If you clash, back up a little, do it again. Don't get yourself locked up. I believe you can also do a up lifting. So there you go. I mean, that one's dead. I believe you can do this combo thing and like lift them up in the air, an air combo where you go 1, 2, and hold on the third, and then do that. 1, 2, there it is. Just take some practice. But yeah, if you get, in trouble, always just default to that block. Like if your health's low, you can always just back up for a sec, let the bar fill back up, then boom, you can do this again. So yes, there's a block bar now, but things really haven't changed if I'm being honest. It's still a pretty huge block bar, so you can just back up and it regens quickly. So really the same deal as past guides. Block if you get in a pinch. And another one's down. So your goal here is you're gonna keep killing these until I think like 20-25 kills. You'll know because you'll be able to wall jump, which I can't right now. And you'll also be able to breathe holding F, which I can't right now. So once you can do those things, that's when you can take a break from grinding. But that's what I recommend to do first. There is also quests, I believe, that you can take, but they're so far away. Personally, I don't recommend it. It ain't necessary. The grind in this game is pretty quick already. But to each their own. If you want to go find those quests, you can. But this is a guide from me, and my guide says don't even worry about it. Alright, so once you've grinded enough and you got your 20 kills, you have a choice to make. So you can tell because, look, boom, I can jump off the wall now. So I can do all that. I can also breathe by holding F. I think even I did guides on all the videos. Eventually they'll be out. Some of them will be out already. Some more are yet to come. But either way, the requirements are the same. So you can still watch my old guides, my old showcases for the breathings, and they'll tell you the correct things you need to get them. And you can see what they look like. The only thing that's changed is the location. And the new locations are coming out. So that's what you have to decide. So you're 20. I believe it's... Don't quote me, but I think it's water and insect that are like 25 kills required. So get 25 kills and you can go get one of those two. I think both of those are really good breathings. Or if you want one of the higher ones, just keep killing these here until you get, I think the highest one's like 50. So that's wind. 45 is, mist, I think? So it's up to you. Do you just, get 5 more kills, go get water, insect, and I mean, those are solid, and you can continue and go to final selection. Or keep grinding. You don't have to go to final selection. You can just keep grinding, get stronger to make it even easier in final selection. That's up to you. So, but what I recommend is staying in here. And you could choose to stay along and get the breathing you want, but I'm just going to get 5 more kills, and I'm going to go get, maybe, I don't know, I'll stick around for like 10, 15 kills more. We'll see if we can get another form. You'll learn that these demons get pretty easy once you learn how to, play the game. And like I said, you get into a pinch, you can always just block. It's rare for me to get in a fight and even get hit, let alone die. Once you got the timing down, it's pretty easy. Alright, so we got about 30, maybe 35 kills. So now, we're going to go get our breathing. Again, so in my guide here, what I recommend is just getting water insect. You can always switch it later, and it's not even expensive. You don't have to spend Robux. You can just switch it. But that's what I recommend. So I'm going to go let's get water. Just because it's, it's like right here. It's really close to us. It's hard to see because it's dark right now. But we're going to go get water. It's literally right over here. Oh, duh. I gotta go up more. Alright, so we gotta go up here. It's on the waterfall that's above this one. Whoop. Oh, I shot out way too far. Nice umbrella. Alright, so for water, it's literally, I mean, see there, it's down there. He's right here. So let's go get us some water, just to, you know, get through final selection with a little help. Alright, so yeah, I got 110. I don't think you need money for this. So they asked, do I want water? Very well, let us begin. I got my first move. Don't seem to cost any money. Another lesson, can I get more? I need more practice. I can't remember what the second move is. Again, check my guides for that. Do I want a second form? Again, in the guide, it's really just up to you. Like, if you stick it out and grind more, you're just going to be stronger, and final selection is just going to be that much easier. But we're going to go get final selection done. If you want to practice more, which I highly recommend it if you're struggling, I recommend grinding more, get stronger, make it easier. But we're going to go do final selection. Alright, so if you want to follow along with me, just, you know, reset, because I'm at the spawn, and I'm going to head out from here. And we're going to go to final selection. Alright, so just follow along. We're going to go across this bridge, and once the path turns left, that's the way we're going to go. Can't wait till I get a little faster. That's a demon? I really thought that was a civilian. And as you can see right here, it turns. That's what we're going to do. I don't really have much choice. I need to go over to the house, and this guy's in the way. Let's try the breathing again. See? It's kind of silly that you get locked up so easy. I don't even want to use the breathing. I just get killed using it. Yeah, pro tip right there. Sometimes using the breathing can be a bad idea. I'm almost better off without it. It just gets you killed. But yeah, so you talk to this guy here. Asked if I want to join the Demon Slayer Corps. And it says I can register. I'll talk to the two girls at final selection. Oh, I thought he used to give a quest. Either way, I guess we get to go talk to them. There's no quest, okay. Just go do it. And as you can see, there's the Wisteria. I don't have to worry about these demons there. Anyway, here we go. The cool looking Wisteria trees. We are at the entrance of final selection. I'm not going to be going too in depth with final selection. You've already seen how to fight demons, and that's really all it is. But yeah. It says, do you wish to partake in final, selection? Pretty straightforward. Kill 20 demons. Yeah, it's just this open area. There's tons of stuff. It's hard to see because it's night and it's raining. But you just run around over here and you fight. The worst part about final selection is it takes forever. But just muscle through it. I know it sucks. But once you do it, you never have to do it again. Unless, they wipe your whole game and make you do it again. But hopefully we never have to do it again. One down. As you can see, it's pretty much a cakewalk once you know what to do and how to play. So we're just going to get through this real quick so I can show you what I recommend to do next. This part don't really need much more explanation. If you want a more detailed final selection video, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to do it. But for now, we're just going to get through it. Oh, so that's something you deal with in here too. I forgot about that. Sometimes they'll have a demon art. And if that happens, just try to avoid it the best you can. You can also block. So just be careful. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes it's harder than others. So I'm making it through. But yeah, adding demon arts to the final selection, in my opinion, was a very stupid idea. Because people are going to struggle, die, and then quit the game. But there is ways beyond it. Again, so I have an idea. If you're fighting, I didn't realize they were in here. I forgot that he did that. So silly. But so say you're dying and you're struggling because of those. You could always try running and just fighting ones that don't have that. That's a solid idea too. Especially if you're further along and you don't want to risk it. But if you die and you lose and you're struggling, there are ways you can prepare. Again, you can go out to the caves and just grind and kill normal ones the best you can. Level up, get more breathings, and you're gonna realize that when you come here and you got more. I mean, look how fast this guy dies. Watch. I'm going to use my one breathing. And look, he's done. It goes so much faster when you've got some kills behind your belt. So you do that. But I'm also going to show you. You can also go do your gourd so you can breathe and your breath stays full. So I'm going to show you how to do that to get that started. I highly recommend doing that before final selection. But if you don't need it, then you don't need it, and you can do it after. So we're about to finish final selection, but I'll show you right now after this is done. Oh, he's down. Yes! We're done. We're Mizunoe. Oh, did we just skip past Mizunoto? That's nice. If you get enough kills, that's what it does. You can skip right past the ranks. But so, we are Mizunoe. We beat final selection. You go up here. You buy your uniform. Boom. Now you're a slayer. Talk to this guy. And you're out of here. So you're back where you started, but now you have a newfound respect, and you are now a slayer. But again, yeah. So now we want to fix that breathing. Or, if you're losing a final selection, you might want to do it before. But so, let's upgrade your breathing, and we're also going to show you how to make some money, because you're probably going to need that if you want to upgrade your breathing. So while we're over here by final selection, you can shoot over here to the red light district. There's a few different. I already showed you the one quest in that first town. Not the spawn, but the one across from it. There's another quest in this town as well. Speaking of, just a side note, when you're in this town, you can get clothes to make yourself look cool. How much is it? $3.50. I need to buy a gourd, so I'm not going to buy that right now. There's also accessories, and there's a barber that you can, change your hair color. Alright. So like right here. Can you deliver this suitcase for me? You say okay. You get 55 money. It don't help with rank because it's not a combat type of thing, but you can get money this way. And then you'll take that to that checkpoint right there, and boom, that'll get you some money. I'm not going to go too far into money, but what I recommend is that we do some fishing. So, since that's a guide, I'm going to show you the best way, in my opinion, which is fishing. So, let's get back to the spawn, and I'll show you where to get the fishing. Alright, so now that we're back at the spawn, we're just going to go out like this. And we're going to go as if we were heading to, Wisteria Estate, which is right past final selection, all that stuff we were just at. But I wanted to show you from the spawn so you don't get confused by trying to keep up with me on the video. I want you to know how to get there on your own, and using one set waypoint is a good way to help you do that. That way you can just reset and remember what I did. And eventually you'll just learn it yourself. But if I just go from here to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, you might not know how to get to that end spot without doing that whole path again. It's silly. So we're just going to follow this path. You're going to shoot past final selection. You're going to shoot past the red light district. Just keep following it. Past all that stuff. See, like you get to this cross point here, you just keep following this. To this cross point here, you just go this way. And now you're just going to follow this path. And as you start rounding the corner here, you'll start to see a bridge, mountain, ladder, stuff like that. But what we want is that little house there. It looks just like the other one, except you'll notice it has more green dots like that you can interact with on the dock there. One of those is the fishing pole. Alright, I don't think there's anything inside. No. But yeah, so you're going to come down here. And he may add some models later on, so it could look different. But either way, this would be the same. So, you buy your fishing rod, it costs 25. Boom, you got the fishing rod and you're going to sell fish here. To fish, it's pretty simple. You can fish anywhere there's water, so find a cool spot for you. I don't think there's any differences in the locations. I think water's water, but what do I know? So you just click a spot and wait for it to swirl like that. Boom, pull, boom, just got a salmon. Alright, let's do this again. Boop, 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 boop. It's random, so you can't just auto-click. It won't necessarily work. But I mean, as you can see, it doesn't take that long. Now, I know the quest we were looking at a second ago, they said one of them was like, what, 50 gold to run halfway across the map? No, actually, it's more like actually across the map. And it was like 50 gold or something. It wasn't even, or yen, whatever. But it wasn't much. You know what I mean? It wasn't much at all. Sometimes it's slow. But other times it's super fast. I mean, so far, like, that's only 3 fish. I got 2 salmon and a carp. I got 335 money. Oh, wait, sell the fish here. And 3, see, look at that. That was more than 50, and that was definitely faster than running across the map. So, in my opinion, get your fishing rod, spend some time fishing. There's all kind of places you can fish. I recommend fishing right by a fishing spot, but there could attract other people. So if you want some more secluded action, you know, go climb up on a mountain. There's some water up by the waterfalls. There's tons of little corners and crevices you can hide. Go behind that rock. You might not get seen. Stuff like that. But there you go. That's how you make some money. I recommend grinding that. And now, let's go buy us a gourd, right? Oh, wait. Actually, I think we buy our gourds here. So that's kind of convenient. I'm running the wrong way. Alright, so you can do your fishing here, and then once you got the money, we go up here and we're going to get our first gourd. Another recommendation is that when you go in the final selection, even if you don't do your gourds first, I recommend getting enough money so you can at least bring one with you, because a lot of times people don't finish off all 20 before it becomes daytime. And then you're stuck waiting for nighttime. So having a gourd would be the perfect thing, because you're going to have to breathe into it over and over and over. So gourds are cool for passing the time when you got nothing else to do. But alright, so we've arrived here at the Wisteria Estate. As you can see, we got the small gourd, the medium gourd, and the large gourd. They're not very expensive at all. We can afford the small, and the medium, and the large. We can afford all three. You only need one of each. You can also buy some food here if you need it. I recommend it for final selection if you feel you need it. I recommend it. It's always nice to have a backup. So you could choose a spot wherever. It's always good to, you know, again, people are trolls, so be careful. But yeah, so you're just going to pull it out. You're going to fill up your bar by holding F. And then once you fill it up, you click. You hold it. You hold click. My bad. I forgot. I'm used to the other games. So hold it, hold click. Just hold and click, and now you can let it go. Hold F. Hold click. Easy peasy. And you're just going to do that until it breaks. And eventually, you're going to breathe into it, and it's going to break. Just like that. And then you just move on to the medium one and keep doing the same thing. You don't have to be done at once, and it does save. So say you spend 10 minutes breathing into the thing, and then you got to log off to go get some McDonald's or whatever it is. You come back, it does save. You don't start over. You just stay right where it was. So don't worry about that. Take your time, get it done. But yeah. And eventually, they all break. And then look at my breath. Once you break them all, and I'm in a test server. That's why they broke that way. They won't do that for you. But anyways, see what tell me it ain't worth doing that. Imagine having that when you go in the final selection. You get so much faster, and your breath lasts longer. It's easy to, you know, do this. So far, guys, I showed you how to make some money. I showed you how to do final selection, where a couple starter quests are, where to get your nitrine and gourds. Really, that's the best starter gift I can go. Anything beyond this, it's really intermediate. You know how to go back to your trainer, get your breathings when you got enough kills. So if there's anything more you want to know, drop it in the comments. I can make a part 2 to the guide. But next I'm going to be working on a demon guide. So for now, that is the guide to a slayer. The advanced guide I'll probably do later. That's going to have, you know, slayer marks and, you know, later on stuff. Higher levels, blah blah blah. Alright, and so just to round out this video, also when you're done with final selection, I'm not going to go show it, I'll make a part 2 to the guide, but just where we got our old nitrine, right here, go there, that's where you're going to get your new nitrine. You're going to talk to a guy over there at the forge to start your quest to get the new one. If you want to know how to do that, I'm going to make a video just for that. But that is the end of the video. Hopefully this helps you guys get started on your slayers and get grinding. If this helped out even a little bit, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It helps us so much. We need all the help we can get. Join the Roblox group, tons of cool people, cool merch, and more. Hop in the Discord if you want to chat with us or you have any ideas or suggestions. That is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Alphamisfits is out.